sowing seeds in and out of season. Thank you for jumping on, guys. Let me know who is watching. Give me a hey in the comments. Give me a 1 if you're watching live, and let me know which country you are watching from. This pick today is all about sowing seeds in and out of season. And I have a special celebration this week because one of my amazing and phenomenal community members, Joy from Sweden, shared something phenomenal with me last week, which I did share on my personal page, which is really in line with what I'm going to be talking about today regarding sowing seeds in and out of season. It is so important that we sow seeds in and out of season, because you never know where those seeds will fall and what fruit those seeds will bear. And when I'm talking about sowing seeds, what am I talking about? What do I mean? I mean, when you are bringing value to people, I'm talking specifically in the area as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, and what you bring to the table when you are actually providing value to your customers and also just value to your target audience. Bringing seed, sowing seeds onto fertile ground to be a blessing to others, using your gifts and using your purpose. And I just want to read something from the Holy Bible, which I absolutely love because it is so full of nuggets, and you know, not just for spiritual but for life, for living, for wisdom concerning your business. Those of you who do not know, there's so many nuggets in the Bible when it comes to running a successful business, and I definitely rely on the Holy Bible, not just for my life but also for my business as well. The Holy Bible, prayer, God, it is all part of my business strategy. Okay, God gives wisdom to get wealth. So I just want to share this scripture. It's in the book of Matthew, chapter 13, and I'm reading from verse 3. And it says, listen carefully. This is actually Jesus Christ speaking. Listen carefully. A sower went out to sow seed in his field. And as he sowed, some seed fell beside the road between the fields. And the birds came and ate them, or ate it. Other seed fell on rocky ground where they did not have much soil, and at once they sprang up because they had no depth of soil. But when the sun rose, they were scorched. And because they had no root, they withered away. Other seed fell among thorns, and thorns came up and choked them out. Other seed fell on good soil and yielded grain, some 100 times as much as was sown, some 60 times as much, and some 30. He who has ears to hear, let him hear and heed my words. I just want to read the last verse. Other seed fell on good soil and yielded grain, some 100 times as much as was sown, some 60 times as much, and some 30. So guys, what does that all mean? Seeds were sown. So the farmer sowed seeds, and some of it fell on good ground and some of it didn't. But you must, as an entrepreneur, you have to sow in season or out of season. What do I mean by that? Why did I read this particular scripture? I read this particular scripture because it's sharing that when we sow seeds, we don't know where those seeds are going to fall. So what do I mean by seed? So I'll give you an example. I have a community of over 10,000 people on Facebook called Healthy Fit Lifestyle with emmaldy. It's a health and wellness community. When I first started this community, there was only 20 people in the community. And every single day, I made a decision that every single day I was going to show up in that community and I was going to sow seed. So what did that seed look like? The seed was me sharing free value in the community to inform and educate the community about living a healthy lifestyle. So I shared things on exercises the community members could do. I shared tips on healthy eating, on natural herbs, fruits and vegetables, the health benefits of those fruits and vegetables. Every single day, I made a decision that I was going to show up every day and I was going to sow seeds, sowing seeds into the community. Now, I was at one point in this community, I was the only one who was sharing anything in the community. I was the only one engaging in the community. I was the only one sharing my exercises. But I determined in my mind that I was going to continue to sow seed, because I never knew where those seeds were going to fall, who was going to actually take heed of the information that I was providing and apply it to their lives and reap the benefits of it. So I kept sowing the seeds in the community, even though I could not see a harvest, even though I could not see anything growing. And it was like that for a while. I had just a small number of people in the community, and only a few. At one point, there was no one actually doing anything in the community, no one posting anything, no one sharing anything in the community. No one doing anything, but I kept on showing up every single day and providing free value, which is in this sense is my seed that I was sowing in the community to the community members, even though I did not see a harvest straight away. I say all of that to say that last week when Joy from Sweden shared her phenomenal testimony with me, that goes to prove just this scripture that I've just read, how when you sow seed, you don't know exactly where that seed is going to go. You don't know exactly what ground the seed is going to fall on, whether it's going to fall on fertile ground or whether it's going to be scorched up, by the sun, or fall by the wayside. You do not know where that seed is going to fall, but you must sow seed in and out of season, whether you feel like it or whether you don't. Whether if you have a community of people, or if you have a business and it seems like nothing is happening, you're not getting any clients, or you're not getting the type of clients that you desire, whatever the situation is, you must continue to sow your seeds in and out of season. Because just because you're not getting the results that you desire right now does not mean that some of your seeds are not falling on good, fertile ground. So when Joy came and shared her amazing testimony with me, so Joy shared with me after being in a part of the community since 2018, so 2 years, she shared with me how all of those seeds that I have been sowing since I started this community, and as I said at the beginning of this live video, I started the community with just 20 people. It now has over 10,000 people in the community. She shared with me that all those seeds that I have been sowing in and out of season, when I felt like it and when I didn't feel like it, those seeds benefited her and her family. Not just her, but her and her family. How Joy came to me and she told me that she was on high blood pressure medication for 10 years. Every year she would go for an annual checkup, and every year her blood pressure was going higher and higher and higher, and the doctor kept increasing her medication. However, last year she went for her annual checkup, and the doctor actually asked her, what have you been doing? Because whatever you've been doing, it is really benefiting you. It is working. You are no longer going to be on blood pressure medication, and your blood